Perfect.
Okay. So what's our topic today?
I'm going to go with peppers.
Peppers. Okay. Saying that because Luke said to me yesterday, the girls and I started some peppers. We'll throw some footage or something in there of that here soon. And I was asking him which ones to start. And what'd you tell me about my peppers now?
They've overtaken your tomato obsession.
I scaled back my tomato obsession to try to
streamlined it.
I streamlined my tomato.
The variety, at least.
I told you I was going to plant between 20 and 25 last year, and how many did I plant?
40.
No, 25.
I'm not arguing with the math teacher.
So peppers are one of those things that take a while to get started. They're hard to germinate.
Yeah.
And then they take a while to like really get going. So we start those earlier than we'll do like our peppers or our tomatoes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kinds of peppers.
You sure do.
Well, do we use them?
Usually.
So the kinds that we're planting are just a banana pepper. This one is a sweet. It's just very universal. And I mentioned before, we started fermenting. And we got a lot of use out of our fermented peppers and onions, so we'd like to do more. And I liked the fermented pepper, the banana peppers. Let's see, what else do we have that's sweet? This is one, we read the description, we really liked it. Pipin golden honey pepper. I think it's like a good frying pepper. So we have some of those started. These, we grew these last year for the first time. Shishitos.
Mm-hmm. Shishitos.
Shishitos. Yeah. That's a fun word to say. And we really like just frying these whole and making a dipping sauce, and those were really good. And they were really prolific.
Yeah, they were.
So those are the sweets we started. And then we started some Hungarian Hot Wax. And this is kind of, again, just like a nice universal, it's not too hot typically. And it's very prolific. And then, here, you say this one because I'll say it wrong.
Buena Mulata.
Buena Mulata. Apologies if we say that wrong. This is a hot pepper. It's purple and then it ripens to orange. It's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
And, it produces a ton. We fermented some of these. We pickled some of these. Mm-hmm. We dehydrated some of these and made our own pepper flakes, and then we just froze some. On the big game day. I believe you. It is okay. So this is going to be a fun edit.
Mm-hmm. You bleep it out. I know what we're saying. During the bleep, we were playing the peppers. You can't say bleep.
Okay. Okay. On Sunday,
February 13th, during the 3 to 5 o'clock window,
I made chili to eat while watching football. I'll say that. But anyway, we've frozen a bunch of these whole, and I cut open this and like just pulled the core out and saved those seeds. I don't know. I've never taken frozen pepper seeds and tried to plant them. I'll let you know how it works. Got my camera woman. She's in the shot now. Ironically, I believe in the same pajamas that we did our first round of seed starting in. They have been washed since, probably multiple times.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same one.
You're in the same thing too. Yes, as soon as these sets of jammies are clean, they're back in them. It's a hot Buena Mulata. Apologies for saying that incorrectly, if I did. This produces a crazy amount of peppers. This is our 3rd year with this. We're almost out of seeds, but we have a bunch that are frozen. And yesterday I made some chili, and when I cut open, we froze some of them whole. When I cut open the one, I saved the seeds. So I'm going to try planting these to see how they germinate. Okay, so during this part of the video, I sped things up a little bit. I've got my guest, Gabby, here. What were you doing when you were helping Mommy with the seeds?
Writing in the journal.
You were writing in the journal. So I think Sissy had drawn the picture already, right?
I'm pretty sure she did.
Pretty sure she did. And then you were looking at the envelopes of seeds and figuring out what you needed to write down for each one.
But I did the numbering too.
Oh, you did do the numbering too. You put the numbers where we planted all the same kind. So like number 1, I think was, I don't know, banana peppers. And then number 2 was something else.
Mama, banana peppers were 2.
Banana peppers were 2. So that was my helpers.
The red and green ones were 1.
Okay, that was the shishito. And then Quinn was helping with seeds. And then once Gabby finished, she helped us put the seeds in, and then we put them on our shelf. All right. So at my seed shelf, and I wanted to show right here. These are the peppers I just was talking about starting. We've got this set that I purchased on Amazon, had these clear trays to help hold in the humidity. So that does seem to help with germination, and it's on a heat mat. I've found specifically with peppers that heat mat makes a huge difference, and Nala needs to be included here. And if anybody's wondering what the very loud chewing sound is, that would be the other dog gnawing on, actually, her sister's bone. So, okay, say hi, Nala. Oh, yeah. So those will probably germinate within 10 to 14-ish days. But I also wanted to show you, Nala's falling off my lap here, the other seeds that we've started. So I'm going to turn you around. Okay, so in our first video of seed starting, we had shown starting, I've got a puppy sitting on my lap that's falling off. There you go, ma'am. In our first video, we had showed starting our brassicas, our cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. Now, these didn't germinate perfectly, so what I did is I came in and replanted seeds yesterday. Like these cabbage, these came up really good. This one, 3 of these came up, but like this, let me see if I can actually show you this. This sometimes happens. This one came up, but if you see right on my finger right there, the seed didn't come off, so the leaves weren't able to open up. And if you can't get that eventually to let go, so the seeds can open up so you can start getting light on the leaves, the plant dies. So, I mean, it's still a little bit green, but that one never came off. So I did plant some seeds in there. And then the other thing that we started was our onions, and these are doing beautifully. That's going to be a ton of onions for spring, summer, fall, into the winter. These were I think our red globe onions, and they didn't quite germinate as well as the other ones. I might start a few more of those. I found with our reds, they don't store as well, but we tend to use those more just for fresh cooking during the summer. So these are rolling pretty good. These are coming along, and we'll have more germinating soon. Okay. Here. Good night from Nala
and I thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.